The cats aren't sleeping, the owls aren't sleeping, the alpacas aren't sleeping, it's the dogs. The dogs are sleeping. I'm an MMA champ and we're going to break down some combos from classic sandbox beat 'em up sleeping dogs. The GOAT, Georges St. Pierre, was actually a martial arts consultant on this game. Combination number 1.
Stand back.
It's a jab, cross, left hook, right overhand into tornado kick. So straight punches to start off, straight punch, straight punch. This gets them guarding up tight. Now normally the straight punches can often knock an opponent away. So if you throw a tight 90-degree hook, it's not going to land. So he's throwing a movie hook. He's throwing them Bruce Lee, why did you kill my teacher hooks. Cross into the left hook, into the right overhand, Chuck Liddell trajectory. And now this is quite a good thing. It can set up that spin into the tornado kick because you've got that momentum. This overhand though has to either miss or knock your opponent so far away that you've got range for the tornado kick without giving you back. Jab, cross, hook, overhand. His stance is super wide, but he's going to step this through. It doesn't matter if he shifts his back foot into the tornado kick. Now, sometimes we see people set up the tornado kick by intentionally missing the right low kick. We saw Holskin try it a few times in some of his glory kickboxing title fights. Miss the right low kick, come up, tornado, and then step down. This one is going off the overhand. This is so good if the overhand knocks your opponent so far away, or if you've got one of them guys who leans and gives loads of space, maybe he leans his way all the way to the cage fence, all the way to the ropes, and you bang that tornado kick in when he can't lean back anymore. Jab, cross, left hook, right overhand, tornado kick. I'm no expert on tornado kicks, just making sure you get that turn of the heel on the step, and when this comes round, external rotation on the knee is going to make it faster. Again, I'm no Taekwondo black belt, I don't spend all day in the Dojang, but for my experience, tornado kick, I want to turn the heel in, externally rotate the non-kicking leg. Combination 2. Wei Shen goes Nak Moi, Muay Cow stylist, but this combination makes no sense to me for 2 reasons. Now the actual knees are pretty good. He's turning them, putting them around, and he's getting a bit of the 2 secrets to the knee. Boom, boom, and PP. What does this mean? Boom, boom, self-explanatory. Get the hips in, because the power isn't here. It's not here on the knee. Loads of people do this when they first start in MMA. That's either going to hit the groin, or if it hits the body, it has no power. It's just kind of rubbing the shin in. You need to get boom, boom, power here, to drive the knee in. PP, it's like a dog peeing on a tree, not just here, but the knee turns out. So it curves in and it's harder to block. But he can flex his leg a little bit more. That would make the knee sharper and it would make it harder for the opponent to try and catch the leg. Now on the streets, he can catch the leg, he can do whatever he wants. But 2 things. 1, this makes no sense. Why is he going knee the body, pull the guy onto one knee? He's right for a knee to the face. He could just knee him in the face and end his consciousness really easily. But he does this weird arcing elbow that's easy to get inside of. It's really open. It's probably not going to catch him that clean. It's going to catch him with a forearm. He goes knee, knee, drags him down, and then does this weird elbow. Why not just knee him in the face? Why is he fighting in the unified rules of mixed martial arts? Why does he consider this guy a grounded opponent for having 1 knee on the floor? They're on the mean streets of Hong Kong. Just knee him up the face. The second thing is the clinch details. He's doing the beginner mistake on the clinch. On the clinch, you don't want your fingers pointing in because that points your elbows out, leaves you exposed to the body lock, and you have less control. Plus, you get a poor lever to pull them down. You want the fingers pointing up. You watch any really good Anderson Silva clinch on Rich Franklin, the fingers are pointing up. This keeps the elbow down, so it frames away, it defends that takedown, it defends that body lock, and it gives you this vice-like grip on the neck, where it's even hard for them to breathe if it's in a good position, and it gives you a good leverage to pull the head down. You can grab someone's back of the neck and pull as hard as you want, but they're going to be strong. They're going to be able to use the muscles of all the back, the hips, the glutes, and keep themselves up. Fingers pointing up, very hard for them to resist because it's bending this fulcrum here. Number 3, I like this one. He goes right knee, steps down into left hook. And he's doing this off a little block, a little bit of Master Wong block. If you watch a lot of Master Wong videos, some of the techniques are crazy. But he gets inside a lot of hooks. That's actually really useful, the way Master Wong will get inside his hooks by keeping his hands tight and then knee, elbow, whatever. That's one of the really good techniques of Master Wong. That's what we're seeing here. He's going right knee, and as he steps down, combining the recovery of the stance, bringing this foot back to the floor with whipping in that left hook. And because he's just blocked that right hand, that big movie right hook, that James Bond block, boom, he's going to be able to step down and whip that hook inside nice and tight. This hook has to be tight. Sometimes it can actually be better with the elbow slightly lower. If the elbow really picks up here, pick the elbow up and try and drag it down. You leave a lot of exposure to this body lock and attacks to the body. He's already this close. All he has to do is reach and grab it. So in a low elbow, Alex Pereira style, we see this in a lot of Alex Pereira's kickboxing fights. You go right kick, boom, into the left hook and just leverage in with a low elbow hook, dragging it across. Oh, right knee, boom, dragging it in. As well, you can hit the elbow. If it's too close, the elbow can be a good option. If you want to prevent someone clinching, they can get inside a hook. Very hard for them to get inside a laterally traveling left elbow. Maybe if you bring it up too high, but it's just here, boom, can come inside the elbow. So that's block, right knee, left hook. Really useful combination in close. The final strike of this video is one used by the GOAT himself. It's the Superman punch. Superman punch is generally developed. You land a right kick, you land a right push kick, maybe a right knee, you fake that knee up, and then you use the muscles of the big glutes, the hip extensors here, to launch you into a powerful right hand. He's using the right hand on this one. Boom. Now, he's using the big right hand out of nowhere on an unsuspecting citizen of Hong Kong. He's kind of going James Irvin style. James Irvin, Houston Alexander, just coming out, going it straight away with no setup. GSP, the one he's wearing the outfit for, would use generally that Superman jab, because GSP will be hitting that inside low kick, this double attack between jab and inside low kick, always knocking the base, and then it's just a small feint up with the lead knee, and then he launches into this jab. Boom, often with the low kick to follow. So in the game, he's just running up, boom, James Irvin style, hitting someone unsuspecting for no reason. But GSP, the way you use it, boom, inside kick, maybe give it a little bit of look low whilst he's throwing the punch, bang, into inside low kick. There's loads of stuff you can do off of that Superman attack. If you want to see any other video games broken down for their martial arts content, drop it in the comments. And if you want to see more stuff like this, more nonsense, give me a follow.